ride comes in, we generally have to take something else out. And as we moved this ride, a tremendous ride, to another one of our sister parks a couple of years ago, we really wanted to put a very high experience, high thrill ride in this area. So when we looked around at our options and opportunities, this by far was the best opportunity that we had that could fit into this space and really do what we wanted it to do for us and provide a tremendous experience for our guests. Yes? Yes, we will be reusing the station with a good bit of modification. The queue line in the station with modification will be reused.
What's the difference between a wooden coaster and the other?
A wooden roller coaster is truly just the track. A wooden coaster is made purely out of wood, and a steel coaster made out of steel. This coaster will have polyurethane wheels. It'll be a very smooth experience in terms of a wooden roller coaster experience. But generally, it's just a different experience. It's a different as you get on the ride, the feel of the ride, the air time in the ride, the other things associated with the ride are different between those two rides. And you know, roller coaster enthusiasts can probably give you a better explanation of some love steel coasters, some love wooden coasters, and most love both. But this is we truly are the wooden roller coaster capital of the world when this ride is built in 2014.
And so when you're comparing roller coasters, you don't compare wooden to steel.
I think you can compare wooden and steel coasters, and I think that the unique experience of both allows you to give your perspective. I know when a lot of coaster enthusiasts give their favorite coasters, they'll completely separate the list. They'll tell you what their favorite steel coasters are and their favorite wooden coasters are. And I think if you were to merge those two lists, some would tell you that a wooden coaster is their favorite, and some would tell you that a steel coaster is their favorite. Do you guys agree with that? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Personally speaking, how does this announcement differ than 2 years ago with X-Flight?
How does it differ? I don't know. It differs a lot. I will tell you, we have gotten a tremendous amount of excitement and attention, both from our guests, but as well as as the media on this ride. We've gotten a lot of response, a lot of people very, very excited about the ride. That was the case with X-Flight as well. But you know, we have never put a coaster in this park ever that set 3 world records. It's amazing, amazing, and it's unprecedented. So I think just in itself, just to have those elements of this ride, the marketing power of this ride has made it different than any other coaster we've ever put in, not just X-Flight. Yes?
Can you tell us about the restraints?
Restraints are not over-the-shoulder restraints. They are only lap restraints on this ride. And they're built by Rocky Mountain Coasters, who's the manufacturer of the ride. They're building the train. Yeah, they're a tremendous, tremendous manufacturer, yes.
Will one train be loading while the other is going on the track?
That's right. That's right. One train will be loading while the other's on the track, and we'll have 2 trains. They're expecting this to be a very high-capacity ride. Yes?
When do you expect it to open exactly, depending on weather?
We don't have an exact date. We're always, you know, we live in Chicago, and the weather can be unpredictable. But our construction season, as soon as we get final approval from the village board, as you can see, we've already started some of the demo process here and clearing out some of the land, and we will start construction as soon as we have that approval from the village board. And a lot of the design work and those kind of things are already being done on the ride, and it's just a matter of the construction season. So we don't release specific dates this far away, but as we get closer to that time and we see how construction's coming, and hopefully it won't snow on us and freeze the ground really quick, we'll have a better perspective of when the ride can open. But it'll be in the spring of next year. Yes? It doesn't necessarily fit into the theme of the area, but it fits in the theme of this ride. Having a ride this big, this powerful, this fast, this, you know, to have the tallest drop of any roller coaster in the world, the Goliath name really fit. And as we brainstormed through a bunch of names and a bunch of different things, we felt it was the most appropriate for this ride. Anything else? Yes?
Bob, where do you think that the tunnel's going to go after the first drop?
The first drop, we are basically standing on the first drop right here. Gary can do
This is the lift.
Yes.
The first drop in the tunnel, the crater will be right about where Campanella did.
where the white truck is over there, basically. Yep. Oh, by the way, a couple of people have asked me this. Just the ride itself, though, again, going in this area won't affect the railroad ride at all. It's not going to affect Camp Cartoon, the kids area. in any way. All of those rides and attractions will stay intact. It will extend a little bit further than Iron Wolf did. It will extend next to Wilderness Theater and actually on into the top of the picnic grove, which is just on the other side of those buildings and sheds that you see right over there. Yep. Yep. See the trees that they're climbing in now, it'll extend past those trees.
So the 180-degree zero-G roll, what happens when you go like this
And then come back the same way. Exactly right.
Okay.
Very
And
cool effect.
what about, doesn't that roll wooden coaster in St. Louis have some loops and or corkscrews?
There have been inversions. There have been inversions in other wooden roller coasters.
Did you consider,
before.
why did you decide against something like that?
This was all about experience and really looking at the engineering of this ride, and our corporate engineers looking at it from an R&D perspective, and Rocky Mountain Coasters looking at it, and we felt like these elements of this ride, the speed, the inversions, the overbank turns, everything involved was really going to create the best experience on the ride. Yes? Any plans to use? We do use it now. We use it for some special events. We use it for some activities, cheerleading events, and that sort of thing. So it is still in use and still will be in use after this ride is built. Yes. All right, I think that's it. I'm available for one-on-one interviews. That's Katie, Enrique.